Hi everyone, Cassidy Harris, Public Relations Manager, coming to you with another mini episode of the A to Z and CC series. Today, we're with C3BU, also known as Columbia County Community Broadband Utility. Join me as we learn more about broadband. Joining me today, I have Harold Sparrow, our broadband manager, and we want to share with you Columbia County Broadband. What is it? We've heard middle mile provider, so he's going to explain broadband, the services that they offer. And if you don't mind, give us an overview of the broadband network to begin with.
So the broadband network was a grant provided by the federal government called the BTOP grant. And with the BTOP grant, we were able to put in 200 miles of fiber to serve the community anchor institutions. What does that mean? That means we were able to serve the fire departments, the sheriff's office, all the county departments, as well as, the few outliners like fleet, animal services, our recycle centers. We were able to all service those. And then we began growing it. We've grown almost to 372 miles right now of fiber. And what we've done with it as a mid-mile provider, we can't provide services directly to the citizens. I really wish we could, but the FCC has classified us as a mid-mile provider, which did not allow us to actually serve to the citizens. It's frustrating, but we found a way with partnering with people, and actually it's kept our expenditures down because we can partner with somebody else that can actually afford those expenditures and provide those services. While as an enterprise fund, we can operate as a business without touching taxes or anybody's income. We provide our own income and we're self-sufficient. We are a complete underground facility. So we're not on the telephone poles where we could just string them up. We actually have to dig, get permits. And when we do dig, we got to be mindful of the other underground facilities such as sewer, water, gas, and in some cases, power.
Right. And you mentioned underground, which is important and very vital because of resiliency. And I know when we've had recent events like the hurricane, our network was able to keep functioning. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Yes. So we have a primary, an alternate, a contingency, emergency plans. Basically, we have multiple routes going out to the internet in case one gets shut down or one path gets knocked down. And yes, that did happen. Multiple paths were knocked down because they were overhead fiber. But with us being underground and a few of our partners being underground, we were able to actually maintain and keep everything going during the hurricane, which we were able to keep all the towers operational for the emergency services. So we can get the roads cleared, so we can get the sheriff where they needed to go, to get the fire, the ambulances where they all needed to go in order to help facilitate this recovery.
Right. It was very crucial in that event, and thank you to your team for all that you did so that we could continue to provide the services to our residents that they expect. So Harold, tell us about the funds. Are taxpayers' dollars used to be able to support the network?
That's a great question. Taxpayers do not fund broadband whatsoever. We are actually an enterprise fund, which is just like a business. We manage our own income and we are responsible for that income. We have to have transparency just like any other department in the county, and we maintain that transparency. The biggest thing I can say is taxpayers, including myself, not 1 cent comes to broadband, and we are able to maintain this network and expand upon it through our partnerships and incomes from them, as well as some of the income from the county that we are able to do this with.
And it takes a team of people. So to kind of conclude everything, can you talk about your team and the roles that they play and how they support this type of service?
Oh, I have a great team. I have a team of about 9 people to maintain all of this. With that team, I have a network manager. His whole network team is great. They actually help troubleshoot and help work with our partners, and we are able to have a tight relationship with that. And it has allowed to bring other partners in because word of mouth. And then in addition to that, I have a splicing team, and I do have a construction manager which oversees the contractors and ensures everything is taken care of. And then of course I have my admin team with my office manager and her team, just to keep track of the books, money, transparency, everything that's involved.
Well, Harold, thank you for your time today. I appreciate it. Hopefully this gives you a better idea of broadband, the services that they offer, especially county departments, and the critical role that they play for us to keep communicating between one another and provide the services that all of you expect.
Oh, thank you very much, Cassidy.
And we'll see you next time.